Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise on Madden 20. And once again, the Broncos are set to take on the Kansas City Chiefs after an early Week 4 bye. It's a strange schedule. You never see teams play the same team in back-to-back games, but that's the case for Denver. Kansas City's actually coming off a victory last week as the Broncos were on their bye. It's certainly been a weird start to the season for Denver, not playing elite defense any longer and trying to figure out where this offense is going to succeed best. Both the offense and defense are coming off their best performances of the year, and the defense gets linebacker Christian Baxter back from injury. He'll play his first game of the year today, and I think that having him back is a major boost, especially for our pass defense. Week 3 gave us the excitement of Donovan Jennings, and seeing how well we ran the ball and controlled the clock in that game showed exactly what this team is probably going to be best at this year, and I want to make that strength even stronger. The Broncos have acquired Lindsey Muldrow from the Baltimore Ravens. We never addressed guard in the offseason the way I wanted to, but I think this is a chance for us to get a very good upgrade specifically for our running game. Muldrow is an overall much better offensive lineman than Marvin Walsh, and if the running game behind Donovan Jennings is going to be a strength of this team, I think this gives us a chance for it to be much better for just a 6th round pick. Jennings was excellent back in Week 3. We'll see if he's ready for an encore performance, but not quite yet. Kansas City will start with the football. They took the opening kick in the last game for a touchdown, and that will not be the case today. Kansas City starts at the 28. I was very surprised at how well our defense played back in Week 3. But now it's a new game in Kansas City, and Patrick Mahomes starts by checking down to Austin Eckler, who did not play in Week 3. It's his first game active this season. 3rd and 2, a quick throw out to Tyreek Hill, and he's racked up by Damian Charles, and this defense picks up right where they left off. We'll see if the offense can do the same. Donovan Jennings helped close out the victory in Week 3. It was perhaps the most exciting under 100 yard, under 4 yard a carry, no touchdown performance I've ever seen. But we do not start out strong. Derek Nottie brings down Taquan Layton. We have not done well enough protecting him. Underneath now for Marion Peppers, and this goes through his hand, and this is a quick 3-and-out for Denver. Neither opening drive is all that impressive. Here's Kansas City's second. Plenty of time. Mahomes knocked down by Miles Jack. I'm hoping finally having Jack and Baxter together is the boost this defense needs. Mahomes going long. On 3rd down, he connects with McCole Hardman. And he's down at the 16. You can't let these receivers get behind you. Press coverage is extremely risky with no safety help. And Denver finds that out here. 46 yards. And a red zone trip. Off the fake, pressure on the way, and down goes Mahomes. It's Boogie Turner, and we saw Boogie have his breakout game in Week 3. He sacked Mahomes twice and forced the fumble. 3rd and long, Mahomes going down the middle. It's a touchdown for LaMarcus Sampson. Chris Harris was right there but couldn't make a play, and the throw from Mahomes was perfect. I can't believe we just allowed that. 7-0 Kansas City, and Denver takes over. Here's a quick cut from Donovan Jennings, and he gets downhill for a gain of 6. Jennings had 141 yards entering today. It's Layton on 3rd and 1, but knocked away from Centarius Phillips, and the day starts with 2 punts for Denver. It wasn't exactly a heavy run approach on these first 2 drives either. So Kansas City with the early advantage. There's a flag on this play, and the Chiefs will back up. 3rd down and long. They converted one of these for a touchdown. Mahomes deep in, overthrown for Sampson. A little contact there, but no penalty. Okay, Denver has John Anderson, the fullback, in the game, and they'll run inside Jennings on the carry. Gets 3. That's his 3rd touch so far. Jennings had 25 carries in his first start in Week 3. Leighton now sliding left, and the pressure arrives again. This time it's Chris Jones. Denver is going nowhere here in the first quarter, and here's Kansas City again at their own 40, and Mahomes quick. This is complete to Sampson. I think he's added some really valuable depth to this receiving core. Empty set here. It's third down. Mahomes. Coverage tight. Mahomes can't get the pass off. He's sacked again by Boogie Turner, who now has 4 sacks against the Chiefs this season. They had just the one bad drive, and they're giving the offense some time to figure some things out. Here's Marion Peppers on the carry. That's a better play for the offense. Third and short. They passed on one of these earlier. Not this time. Leighton picks up the first, and he's hit out of bounds at the 34. 3 wide, Jennings the lone back, and there's plenty of room. Donovan Jennings into the secondary and brought down at the 48. Denver's already having success running behind Muldrow. First and 10, pressure again off the fake, and Leighton is thrown down by Derek Nottie. Leighton's already been sacked 3 times in this game. That takes the offense back. 2nd and 19, here goes Leighton. Plenty of room. He runs past Phillips and slides in Kansas City territory at the 47. Now looking for a play, 3rd and 5. Leighton out of the pocket again. Ahead for the first down, sliding at the 38. So Taquan Leighton with a couple scrambles saves this drive, and they're now on the edge of field goal range. Play fake and another sack. It's just not working. That's 4 sacks now on Leighton. 3rd and 15. Kansas City's just creating way too much pressure. Leighton again leaves the pocket. He'll keep this one and takes the contact around the 36. And they'll bring out Brandon McManus. Wind at the back of McManus here. 53-yard try. Left hash. Down the middle and through. Denver does get on the board. It took a few drives to get going, but it's 7-3. Kansas City football, they have just the one scoring drive today. Now a short throw, and Austin Eckler makes a move and picks up solid yardage. 3rd down, Hill lines up on the inside. Mahomes has time. 3 receivers deep as he connects with Kelsey. Flag on the play. For now, it's a first down into Bronco territory, but it will not count. 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and 11. Another fake, and again connecting. It's Kelsey for the first. 2 consecutive plays. Mahomes looks his way. This one does count. Just a 2-receiver set now, and a quick connection. Hardman across midfield, and another solid pickup. 7 and change to go in the first half, and here goes Eckler. Gets outside of Baxter and picks up the first down all the way to the 30. It's an 18-yard run. A good drive put together here by KC. Now Lindsey Whitfield checks in, but he will not go far, running right into Bradley Chubb. Secondary playing a bit softer on this 3rd down. Short throw to Kelsey, hit out of bounds by Chris Harris. And that will bring out the field goal team for the Chiefs. Kansas City's lead back to a touchdown as Denver takes over. Empty to start this drive, and through the hands of Peppers, Taquan Leighton is 0 for 5. We're nearing halftime. He's yet to complete a pass. 3rd down from the pocket, delivering to Deion Price. There's completion number 1, 18 yards. Can they build off of that? Throwing on first down again. Price on the catch, and the football's jarred free. Kansas City takes over. Constantine scooped it up. This has been nothing like what we saw in week 3. There's a turnover for Denver. Kansas City short field. Here's motion, and to give to Eckler. Tries to juke Simmons and picks up 5 yards. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Eckler, 3rd down, breaks a tackle. I think he got it. No, it's 4th down. Another stop, and with 2 minutes to go, we have a fake. It's a throw down the field, and it's broken up by Will Parks. I can't believe they tried it. Heads up play. and the Broncos take over now at their 42. The 2-minute drill begins. Leighton going long and connecting! Deion Price! There's the redemption! 42 yards from Taquan Leighton. Just like that, a red zone trip. Straight ahead. Jennings! Down to the 1! The Broncos are close to tying this up. Clock runs down. Jennings carries and is denied at the goal line. 30 seconds left. Leighton trying to sneak in, and he's hit by Chris Jones. 3rd down, maybe their last try. 3 tight ends on the field. They toss it out to Jennings. He has the corner and his first NFL touchdown. The first of hopefully many. Donovan Jennings has gotten his chances in this first half, and he's again been impressive. Looks like we'll have a tie game going into halftime unless something happens here in the final 20 seconds. There's a good stop by Boogie Turner. I guess one more snap and another stop. Boogie Turner. He's been phenomenal in these 2 games against Kansas City. We have ourselves a tie game. This one didn't start out too well for Denver, but they've recovered. It's basically a brand new ball game in the second half. We're already seeing the impact from our rookie class this season. Well, so are the Minnesota Vikings, who are currently 3-1. Brandon Warren's playing some good football, and for the first time in this series, the Vikings are competitive. Back to Kansas City, 3rd quarter underway in this tie game, and here goes Leighton. A lot of space to run. He picks up the first and heads out of bounds at the 38. 52 yards rushing so far for Leighton. Out of the bunch formation, another fake, and this time Leighton gets the pass away. It's Phillips on the catch. His first today. It's a 1st down. Everybody in tight, again to the air, and Leighton barely gets the pass away, and this is caught by Samuel. I thought maybe Leighton would be sacked again, but he avoids it. 3rd and 2. Peppers through the middle. There's a first. He's carried 3 times today. The running game still focusing on Jennings. It's a fake here. Leighton chased out of the pocket. On the move and out of bounds. Price stepped out. Leighton cannot take a sack here from the 30. 3rd down. Leighton slides left. Takes off with it. Picks up the first and dives down to the 22. It's a new set of downs. Leighton has been great on the scrambles today. Now to the air and incomplete. Targeting Deion Price quite a bit today. Samuel and Phillips aligned left, 3rd down. Here goes Leighton on the move. He fires for Phillips, who makes the catch. Broncos down to the 2 as Leighton threw that right at the line of scrimmage. 1st and goal. Toss to the right side now. Donovan Jennings is in for the touchdown. His 2nd today. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Another good drive. Taquan Leighton at his best. And Donovan Jennings caps it off. Denver leads 17-10 here in the 3rd. But here comes Kansas City. A deep ball from Mahomes. And that's caught by Hill as they begin this drive with a 29-yard reception. Everybody in tight. Eckler on the carry, gets through the middle and picks up the 1st down. That's 50 yards on 13 runs. Motion with Sampson. They hand it to him, and he's wrapped up by Bradley Chubb. Loss of 2. Again, they spread out the defense. 3rd and 7. Mahomes to the outside. It's caught by Eckler, and he's brought down immediately by Christian Baxter. Kansas City cuts this to a 4-point game, and Denver takes over. Leighton again wants to scramble with it. Now he'll throw at the sideline. Price with the grab, and it's ruled incomplete. No challenge from Denver. That may have been worth it. 3rd and 12. They convert with Miles Starkey. But I do wonder if that Price catch should have been a catch. Anyway, Broncos' new set of downs. Here's room for Jennings into Kansas City territory. They're giving him some really nice running lanes, and that left side is definitely a lot better. From the 41, Leighton with time, and across the middle now. Connecting, it's Jake Butt at the 31. Broncos back into scoring range, throwing on first down. Leighton sees daylight, takes off again, slides down safely at the 23. That's 69 yards rushing for Leighton. A stretch on second down. Jennings gets downhill and picks up about 3. Another first down. Jennings up to 15 carries now. They're managing that. Leighton gets this pass away. It's Hakeem Butler checking in, and the Broncos are back inside the 5. Jennings has scored twice down here. Do they give it to him again? First down, it's a throw. Wide open. John Anderson. Touchdown. That's 3 consecutive touchdown drives for Denver, and they increase their lead. They're now up 2 scores on Kansas City. The game of football is incredible. So much can change in such little time. Compare the first 2 weeks to these last 2. It's a different team. Kansas City's down 11. Here's a nice grab made by Travis Kelce. Hit applied by Miles Jack. 3 tight ends on the field here, and to the air. Mahomes knocked down, and Baxter got a hand on that one. That brings up another tough third down, and they run a draw. Eckler with the broken tackle, and he lost his balance. Looks like they were running there to set up a 4th down a little bit closer. Corners up in press coverage here on 4th down. Mahomes incomplete! Almost picked off by Christian Baxter. And the Broncos take over on downs. The defense has once again played an excellent game. From midfield, Donovan Jennings into the secondary! To the 10-5 touchdown! 50-yard touchdown! Jennings has 3! Welcome to the NFL, Donovan Jennings! The Broncos may have a new star in the making. These last 2 games have been exactly what this team needed. It hasn't just been the emergence of Jennings. Boogie Turner has been awesome. Taquan Leighton has made plays. We're playing much better team football. That's a fumble. Knocked out by Jack. It's Parks inside the 10. Another score. Let's go. The route is on, and Denver is blowing out Kansas City here in Week 5. It's a 25-point game out of nowhere. Wait a minute here. This is Lindsey Whitfield, and he's going to go the distance. An answer with an 81-yard touchdown. And this was against a mostly backup Denver defense. So that does make things a little bit closer. We have 7 minutes to go, but Denver looking content right now. Backups are in. This is Hudson Brooks. We have not seen him play meaningful snaps in a while. Inside, Marcus Green has it ripped out, and he's turned it over. Breeland Speaks comes away with the football, so let's not celebrate the victory quite yet. It's a 3-score game. Kansas City has the ball, and Mahomes connects. Tyreek Hill. Clock down to about 5 minutes. Definitely on Denver's side. Caught by McCole Hardman. He's close to another first down. Backups are still in for this Denver defense, by the way. Mahomes on second down finds Kelce, and he's wrapped up inside the 15. Looks like all Denver wants to do is make sure this takes a lot of time. Down to 3.5. Cutting outside. Eckler inside the 2. And it's goal to go Chiefs. Whitfield the back, 2 receivers in the pattern. Here's Mahomes being chased, gets away from one, and fires through the back of the end zone. I can't believe he didn't get sacked there. Second down from the 2. Mahomes quickly for Kelce. Touchdown Kansas City. And we're down to a 2-score game now. The starting offense is back in the game for Denver, trying to protect this 11-point lead. Donovan Jennings not done. Jennings picks up the first. He's up to 140 yards. Marion Peppers checks in, running left, inside the 30. He picks up around 4. Kansas City has 1 timeout left. Peppers gets it on 3rd and 6 and fights ahead past the first down marker. This game is over, everybody. And for the 5th consecutive meeting, the Denver Broncos defeat the Kansas City Chiefs. They sweep the season series, and they bring their record back to 500. It's been quite the ride to begin this year. We're only 25% of the way through. But with these 2 victories, I do feel very good about the progress this team has made in a very short amount of time. And we have found the running game can be our strength. Donovan Jennings, 18 carries, 140 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And beyond that, you have the success we had today with Taquan Layton. He took 4 sacks relatively early in the game and was never sacked again. We didn't play the same style of ball control in this game. We couldn't really keep the football. Taquan Layton began 0 of 5. We had no rhythm on those first 4 possessions or so. But we found it. And at the same time, the defense has given us a lot of hope in these 2 games. I had extremely low expectations for how they'd play against Kansas City, but we've played our 2 best games against Patrick Mahomes. That's just how this game goes sometimes. And I really enjoyed the debut of Lindsey Muldrow. I felt like that left side was a weakness of ours in the first couple games, and I wanted to make sure that if we're a running team, we're not limited to where we're going to be successful running, especially if we have a bad matchup against an elite defender. I want to be able to adapt and run away from that player. So Donovan Jennings, he's gotten better each week. I was hoping this would give him the AFC Offensive Player of the Week award, but that goes to Lamar Jackson with his 4 touchdowns. Jimmy Garoppolo was the NFC Offensive Player of the Week, and we'll see him and the San Francisco 49ers next game. Now, after our first 2 games, I took a look at our schedule, and I began to realize we had to look at some upgrades for our offensive line, and that's why I made the move for Muldrow. This matchup in particular was one that worried me because San Francisco has a really good front 7, top tier. But we'll see our strength versus their strength and what happens next week. Sometimes it's hard to predict how these running offenses will fare against tougher competition. But I do think at the same time the passing game is getting better. Deion Price got some more chances today, and we actually hit a deep ball to him. That was pretty cool. There's still more we can do. We're not getting Noah Fant as involved as I'd like to see. But overall, the direction the offense is heading in, it's one that I can definitely see us thriving with. Also, if our defense can play like they have the last 2 weeks, I think we're back to competing with any team. The main difference to me has been the emergence of Boogie Turner, but we're also just giving up less passing yards, and despite some big plays against Kansas City in both games, they never really got consistent. One player, though, who hasn't had the elite impact that we're used to is Von Miller, who has been held without a sack the first 4 games of the season. So I'd like to see, hopefully, more pass rush from him soon, especially if teams start to block Boogie Turner a little bit better. Overall, though, through these first 4 weeks, I am very happy being 2-2 after those 2 bad losses to start. We'll see what the future holds, but here are some league leaders, and one player really standing out is Dede Westbrook. We played against him, of course. He had 2 touchdowns against us. He's done that 4 out of 5 games this year. 8 touchdowns in 5 weeks. Dede Westbrook trying to break records this season. Coming up for Denver, we continue our tour of the NFC West. We do have the 49ers and Seahawks, along with the defending champion Cardinals, not too far from now. So that's going to do it for this one, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the game and the excitement of Donovan Jennings and his emergence on this team. You know I'm enjoying it. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all with more content soon. Have a great day.